Hello again. I want to say hi and have a moment of talking to you guys. So, first of all, I want to pardon the heavenly light that is here. I'm actually at a historical inn here in the Charleston area, Somerville, Charleston area. It is one of the oldest plantations, and I actually do come here on certain days, mostly the weekends, but on certain days, if my studio time allows, I come in here and relax the guest. So this is absolutely one of my favorite places to be. It is so quiet, so historical. I'm a big history buff, but it's just so peaceful and relaxing. So that's the reason why I'm here. So if it sounds a little echoey, that's kind of why, because it's just an old building, stone, wood, the whole nine yards. So I wanted to get on and say thank you for, I have some new subscribers, so I wanted to say hello. I am Dominique. I am from the Healing Tree. I am the owner of the Healing Tree, and I started it almost 3 years ago. I cannot believe it has been that long. As you can see, my hair is a little bit more crazy than normal. I am trying to tame it. I don't think that's ever going to happen with curly hair, but the reason why I came on here is I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of you. I'm really trying to build this page. I'm getting back on and doing it on a regular basis. I have just been so extremely busy. No excuse, but I've been extremely busy, and I want to, I've been taking the past couple of months and learning self-discipline. I have been learning how to manage my time better, to be better disciplined, even in my own health. I have taken up yoga because I tell everyone yoga is the fountain of youth, and I don't do it. What type of therapist am I if, I tell you what to do, but I don't do it. I'm also doing a keto diet. Now, before all of you jump on the bandwagon and tell me how bad it is, this, that, and the other, let me give you a little backstory for me personally. I have Crohn's disease, and, well, actually I have ulcerative colitis, which is the same thing as Crohn's, except mine's curable, Crohn's is not. Whole lot of other baggage that goes with it. I've had it 16 years now. So collectively, I have been on steroids. Out of those 16 years, probably about 7 years. And it is no joke being on steroids. And of course, if any of you have ever been on steroids, you know the severity of the weight gain, and it is extremely hard to get off. I had, after I had my second son, I lost a ton of weight, looked good in my opinion. I was happy where I was at my weight. The weight that the doctors tell me I will never weigh, and I don't want to weigh that less, I guess you could say. But I was comfortable where I was, and then I was diagnosed right after my son was born. He was a year, and I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. I was in the hospital. It was not fun. So again, collectively, 7 years, I was on steroids. You can really clean a house really good when you're on steroids. Nobody's joke, telling you. But it does help you to gain a lot of weight. My knees really started killing me. I already have bad knees as it is, and I just tried everything that the doctor said. A lot of things, they started to work and didn't. I worked at a gym, being a massage therapist. You know what works, what doesn't work. You know how the body works. Exercise is the best thing. I mean, I knew what to do, and I actually did try a lot of things. I was never a fad diet person, so my husband is diabetic. His is genetic, and his doctor told him about the keto, and he tried it, and for some reason it totally ruined his system, so he's not doing it. But I said, why not? Let me try it. It has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. I have lost weight. I don't feel my insides. I actually am comfortable. I'm regular. I don't have all the aches and pains. I don't have the inflammation, and that's the huge aha moment for me. So people jumping on the bandwagon and saying how bad it really is, diet is person specific. If you really, really know the true definition of a diet, we all eat different diets. There are things that I cannot eat whatsoever that other people can eat. My husband being a diabetic, he actually can eat carbs because his blood sugar goes down. He's an oddball. I never understand that. But that's why I was trying to explain my experience with keto. It has been a great, huge help in my life. So I've lost, at this moment, 46 pounds. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. I am proud of that because it's 46 pounds that I'm not carrying on my knees. And they kill me a lot before then. So back to you guys. that's the backstory of me, hence the reason why I have not been here, because again, I've been trying to be self-disciplined. So I'm also working in my social media. I'm better about my Facebook page, and I'm on Instagram. I just did a huge push for all my local heroes. Local heroes is anyone who is in the police department, fire department, EMS, paramedic, first responders, 911, all of the support staff that goes with that, military branches. I give a free 30-minute massage. So that's a little plug. Healing Tree, support my local heroes. I'm very, very huge into that because I've known a lot of people who mental health is a big thing in my life. And also when you guys are out there and you see the blood, the hate, the violence, the pain, you have to go home with that. So you have to carry that in your body. And that's what I'm trying to help. With that, also, I want you guys to really start interacting with me. I really want you guys to ask me questions. Is there a video of information? Are you curious about something? Me being a massage therapist and an esthetician, no question is crazy. I've heard a lot of them. No, I don't do happy endings, just FYI. Put it right out there. And I'm not a masseuse. I cringe when I hear that. Masseuse is very much a European thing, and there's a lot of kind of misguidance to that word, so I am trying to stay away from that. So I'm a massage therapist, and I'm Dom, and I was going to tell you guys something else, but I'm pretty much going to be here on a more regular basis. I'm not doing Wellness Wednesdays anymore because Wednesdays were always a slow day for me, and now they've become a hit or miss, a busy day. So I'm actually just going to post a video when I can, and I want you guys to really let me know what you're interested in. Is there anything that you're curious about? What's going on? Other things. I actually have a couple ideas of new videos coming up, and I will be releasing those very soon. But I'm going to make a quick plug for the massage therapist, and I'm not going to make this video long since it's coming back. When you go to a massage place, most of the time they have you fill out paperwork. I am coming into the problem, and I have to hand paperwork back, is you hand them a sheet, 2 sheets, whatever. It's a health assessment. It is not to get your phone number to bug the crap out of you, get your email to put you on a mailing list. Now, if they do, you can opt out of that and say, please do not put me on that, because some do collect that just to give you what the monthly special is. Like there's a Mother's Day special, or there's a Valentine's, you get the picture. You can always opt out of that. When you are writing down the information, there's a lot of it that you think is personal that you don't want your massage therapist to know. Please get that thought out of your head. When we are asking for information, we have to know things, because there are things that will be out of our scope of practice. Like if you're taking medication, we need to know certain types of medications, especially blood pressure, blood thinners. If we do different applications, say if we're doing cupping, or if we're doing like deep tissue or something like that, we need to know how thin your skin is, what you're on, if you are taking anything that will hinder us not being able to do a deep tissue. And don't lie to your massage therapist and say, oh, I'll be fine. Because as an esthetician, I have people that lie to me and tell me they're not taking anything with Retin-A, retinol, or Accutane. You cannot get wax with those because your skin can be ripped off. Plain and simple. If you do not want to have scars and skin ripped off because you lied or withheld information from your esthetician, that is on you. And you can't blame the esthetician if you did not tell them. And that is a big thing with me. Don't tell me, oh, other people have done it. I will tell you no. I have no problem with that, because I'm not putting my liability, my business on the line because you want your brows done. There are alternative ways to get them done. I'm not going to tell you no, not unless you're really, really adamant about getting them waxed. And I'm like, sorry, you'll have to go to the next person. Massage therapy is the same way. If you have any type of contraindication, so in other words, if there's something I cannot do on you, if you have a big bruise, a hematoma, if you have any type of other medication that I should be aware of, you just had surgery, you just fell down and you just want the pain to go away, you need to go to a doctor first before you come see a massage therapist and a chiropractor, just FYI. But that paperwork is absolutely important to us. Because when we do a health assessment on you, we need to know everything that is going on so we can look at you and we can give you the best massage that is fit personally for you. It's not a cookie cutter. And if you're going to cookie cutter places, stop. Nothing against them. A lot of people go to them, especially massage therapists, and get experience. But a lot of times that's all it is, and you just get bored of the same old relaxing massage. Yay. You get the drift. We all have to start somewhere, but it's one of those things, if you want a therapeutic massage that is personalized and geared towards you, go to some of your local places, go to some of your small businesses. You can find some amazing people in those areas. So with that said, make sure you fill out your paperwork. I am not sitting there trying to find your life history. I don't care about your age. I don't care about, well, I do care about what you're taking, but I'm not going to talk to other people. I'm not going to send your information to other people. I'm not going to call you. I don't like talking on the phone as it is, so I text everybody. But just fill out your information. Please don't withhold information. And that little thing that down there that all of them put emergency contact, please put that. Please put somebody on there, because I've already had to call 911 twice because of clients. Where I used to work, there was a pregnant lady. Unfortunately, when she was getting waxed, the baby would lay on the spinal cord and she would start passing out. We had to call the ambulance. We found out about that's what happened, but at the time she was just passing out. So we sat her up. She was fine, lay back down. So that was scary. And then I've had another one. Unfortunately, his blood pressure dropped. Excuse me, that word didn't come out. Dropped too quickly, and we had to call. So paperwork is extremely important when you go to these places. They're not trying to bug you. They are not trying to get all of your information. This is not a dating service. This is not a spam service. And there are some that have done that. I apologize. Not all of us in the industry are like that. So that's my little plug for this time, and welcome back, everybody. Thank you for the new subscribers. Please send out a shout out to me if you saw this video, a little love. I appreciate that. If you have any questions, you can add them on here. I do have a website now. It is myhealingtree.org. I couldn't get .com because it was already taken, so I got .org, O-R-G. So myhealingtree.org. Please look at it, look around, see what you think. If you're in the local area, I'm in the Charleston, South Carolina area. I'm in the Tri-County area. So if you're ever on the this side of the world, in my world, stop by, come see me and whatnot. And I promise I will be better about the videos. I'm really thinking of a lot. This is the one that I really wanted to plug about the paperwork, because it is extremely important. I've had to give paperwork back to people and ask them questions, or I'll write it down personally, because I'll sit there with a clipboard. It's like, okay, you didn't answer this. Can you tell me, da 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 da. And if something should change in your medical history, tell the person so they can add it to that paperwork, because we do health assessments after you leave. So we write down shoulder blade deviated, or left scapula knotted up, or whatever we need to put. We call it soap notes, but it's evaluating your body and everything. So make sure you fill that out. All right, guys. So thank you very much. Have an awesome day. See you guys later.